does not have the money to do it.
He's saved up a lot of money. If it's that important to him, let him make his own mistakes or choices.
Jeez.
Wow.
Brutal, man. This hurts.
Oh my God. I mean, it
Look up
came
here,
so
everything.
close.
It's not just the top, it's
Yeah.
everything in it.
Right.
Once we get to Big Rock, it's going to be even worse. Look at this.
So I drove a guy today, they were going fishing in Mexico. He's the main fire guy in Malibu.
Yeah.
And he said the winds were so powerful, by the time they had rearranged their goggles, they had to move down 10 houses. That's why they said you'd see 10 houses burned, 3 or 4 houses saved.
Yeah.
It was a fight of rearranging your goggles all the time.
It saves the other house.
I mean, it's say you know,
Oh my
because
God,
just
look at this whole stretch coming up.
so it looks like a lot up there was saved.
Yeah, La
Up
Costa
there.
didn't burn too much. Once we get further up is where it gets bad, but what you're going to see in a second is going to blow your mind.
Wow, look at this.
We
This
have it
is
blocked off.
oh, this hurts.
Yeah, La Costa's 300 houses on the coastline burned, on the beach side.
That one, all those houses up there. Gee whiz.
Oh my gosh.
Brutal. This here, and then Duke's got saved by the fires, but then got hit by the mudslide.
Yeah.
Look at this, they're all lining up here to take that. This is so sad. And another thing they were doing was just loading their fire trucks with elderly. A lot of people did not want to leave. So they were literally forcing them into the vehicles. This gas station got saved.
Yeah.
That's just the...
They'll rebuild.
Yeah, they're good.
We're just about
The
to
problem
pass
is
by
always all the local businesses
Six
are
Crab
just...
Shack.
Oh, hurting big time, man.
Yeah.
I feel like the crab shack was right here.
Yeah, we
Yes.
passed it.
The little red one where the
Yeah.
guy died in that.
Yeah, that was, Burger went to high school with him.
Oh, that's so sad.
Look, they put up a whole wall. It looks like there was never a house there.
Yeah.
It was right over here,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, this is where it is.
She was a crab shack.
Look at this.
This is brutal.
Wow, this was Lemkin's house.
Yeah. It's crazy from the coastline to the end of the house was like 20 feet.
But look at this concrete one standing. Huh?
Yeah. Sort of.
Oh, that's sad.
I almost think they're supposed to use eminent domain and just pay people for the land.
Yeah.
So they can't
How
rebuild.
crazy that these houses are all here. Right? Like, they're just here.
Little,
Yeah.
They don't even look like they were touched at all.
I think what happens with these structure fires is one of them starts and then it
jumps.
jumps one to one, and so if you can, and there's so much heat. But if you break the line, like this one must have stopped the line somehow. It's concrete.
And there's
Look at
another.
this. Holy shit.
God. And then everything on the top there.
Yeah, that whole neighborhood's gone.
And this little row got saved. Wow. Surreal. It looks like
Yeah, it sure is.
it looks like a
Mudslide ahead.
everything gone
like this. It's
This
crazy to
is-
think they ever even put houses there.
I know, because it looks like we're
Look,
on the
there's
beach.
look
Yeah.
at that car in between there.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Yes.
It's like an X-Five.
No,
I mean, look at all this
I
stuff.
can-
Poor people. All there's 4 rims there, you know? Like maybe the car melted. Pile of bricks.
Nothing.
Jeez.
Jeez. Look at that Porsche.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah. Look at this one hanging off a cliff. It's endless.
I can't believe that. I mean, it's got to be high tide right now too, because this is all the water that would be going under the houses.
Correct.
Yeah, but
Because
I don't
it
think these
looks
houses
like-
ever had dry beach.
But yeah, they were just on the ocean. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it
But you're
really
right. You
looks
see, like, wait, how did they ever think?
how was there ever a house there?
Well, I think when they built them in the 30s, maybe there was more beach. You know, a
Yeah,
lot of these were
because
built in the
sometimes
30s
when you
and
go to
40s.
Mastro's, there's a little bit.
Look at this. This was that.
Steel frame. What was that? That store? No.
No, it's not the store. You're right. Completely wiped out.
This is. They say they're going to try to reopen May 31st. I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, there's also talk of them opening just one lane and then the other lane for construction vehicles.
I mean, that'll be a nightmare.
You know, then they'll let a group of cars through and then the next.
Yeah.
It's just so wild that a few houses are saved and then a whole stretch are gone. This looks like it's intact.
Dad, there's still no information on how it started.
Power lines.
On this one? Oh,
Yeah. I think Palisades was Department of Water and Power, and the other one was Southern California. But the Palisades fire burned for like 45 minutes before a truck even showed up.
And then a lot of people, when it started, the cars started jamming up, they just got out their cars and just left their cars and just started running. Look at
Look
that.
at this. Jeez. It's like you can't even wrap your head around what's going on right now.
Gosh.
You know, it's crazy to hear about people say, like, there was looting, and it's like, I mean, there's nothing there, right? Like, there's nothing there for a lot of it. I know we have friends who found, like, their engagement ring and shit like that underneath it, but, like, it's a,
Look at that, it's just that staircase on
Yes.
this.
Probably the.
Say, look at the staircase.
Look at the staircase and this, the.
Oh
Wow. And then that one was saved. That's pretty bizarre. That one was also saved, that little one. Oh, there's that store. So this was all burned down here.
so Mercedes' house for sure burned down.
Oof. That.
Yeah, you're right. She lives right over here, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Brutal.
It was that one.
I don't know.
And then where was Moon Shadows? Wasn't that close by you?
Further.
Yeah, that's gone.
Oh no, we passed it already. Yeah. It's
Did
gone.
Moon Shadows burn?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of this.
And you know,
burned.
Mom, this is the Thai food place.
Yeah, that's sad. I remember I took you guys there the one
Yeah,
night.
we always picked
We
it up.
stopped, and then that's the only reason. That's when I read that. Like, I'm like, oh gosh, they can't order Thai there again.
I know, and finally the
That's-
kids liked it. After all these years of fighting us, they all finally were like, "We're getting Thai."
Also,
owner-
this whole area here, right?
Yeah.
This whole corner.
Yeah, that little store that would sell
She
stuff.
was.
Barnyard, I think. Or something like
And
that.
then on the top, I think it starts getting bad because it gets
Yeah.
into the
There's a lot of
Palisades area.
That's right. This is where it really all of that burned up there.
And then for some reason, this guy got saved here. This
Mastro's.
Mastro's.
Burger, you know the guy that owned Moon Shadows?
Yeah.
He, I mean,
He
lost
died.
it, but did he die or his
He
son?
died. He died, and his son in
Yeah,
the
both
car.
of them. Yeah, they got in a car wreck.
I was 60 seconds behind the car. I saw
You
the
were?
car. I saw the car burning. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I have
Old
pictures
Mustang,
of.
right?
I have pictures of the car burning. Yeah. Mustang. He couldn't get out. Got hit in the intersection right at the bottom of. I think it was Mulholland
And
and
it caught
Velma.
fire.
Yeah, it caught fire. Couldn't get out.
Is it open up here or is it so closed?
It's all closed.
And the top here. Oh, and then look, you know the Getty Villa, the building was saved, but all the gardens around it burned.
This is where Knopf's lived. They up here. They lost their house, of course.
Briggs' house got so lucky.
Yeah, but the whole neighborhood's torched, right?
Yeah. Almost like every house the sun says.
Yeah, so that
That's my
creates it.
ex-girlfriend's house. That's
Oh,
gone.
really?
Wow.
Are they gonna rebuild houses?
I think they will, but I think it's going to take 10 years.
Yeah, so all those beautiful gardens burnt down, but not the actual building.
What do you think, Burger? You want this car?
Yeah, this car seems great. And I love that seat that comes out in it. I love that feature in ours.
Yeah.
But I think that they made, for a few years, they made them where it didn't do it.
And if you ever want to take this for a test drive, just tell me and I'll drop it off.
Oh, you're so nice.
You can drive around and get a feel for it. It drives really
Yeah,
nice.
I think it's kind of.
Acceleration I found is great. Like even in problem situations, I found this car way better than my Cadillac, the big Cadillac.
You had like an Escalade or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna get the IQ, but from the same guy for a good price. But
That's electric?
electric, 450 miles.
Wow.
But the sticker price is expensive, $135.
Yeah, is it like an Escalade?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
new Escalade IQ.
That's cool.
Beautiful car.
Are they?
But you know they're pretty top heavy. So if you ever, I mean that one accelerates like crazy. But if you have to
Oh,
get
yeah.
around a car or a situation, this one's way better.
You would think with the batteries, it would like a Tesla,
Yeah.
so bottom heavy.
Oh, this one survived this beautiful Spanish
Is
house.
anybody living in their house right now?
No,
Anybody at all?
I think it's so toxic up here.
Yeah.
The air still?
Yeah, because you know when you burn cars and washing machines and all this plastics,
One of the most
wind
dangerous
blows.
toxins is the burnt lithium from the electric cars.
Yeah, right.
It's incredibly poisonous for the body.
Does it vaporize?
No, if it just gets into skin contact and gets into your body, it's like a 5-year process. It just your
Oh my
bones
God.
just start. I mean, this hazmat guy was explaining it to us, how bad it is.
I'm gonna hold that for you.
Oh, okay, I'll let it go just now.
Done that. I should have offered that 11 minutes ago.
I was just trying to get the whole one until we get to the end. I was going to show my kids.
with our color commentary. Hi, kids.
Look at that up there.
Sorry it took me so long to.
No.
It's
It's easy to drive with one hand. So this is in front of us there. That's all going sort of
Oh,
like
wow.
into Palisades, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There was that one mobile park. I think it also completely.
Burger, look at that in front of us.
I think up left here was the turn in Palisades. Or that was the Bel Air Beach. Yeah.
Bel Air Bay Club. Wow,
They
this
sprayed all of that.
survived.
You see all the chemicals here, the green.
Oh, the Foss check.
Save that thing.
Look at this up ahead. That's
Yeah.
Temescal, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Will Rogers. Oh man, that's pure destruction.
Really on the top there's nothing left. It's just all gone right up to.
Wow.
Wow, look at this. Crazy.
These were all homes, right?
Yeah, this was this little mobile home
I
park.
know where this is.
Oh.
Park.
It was like the rise and there's houses everywhere.
This is always where you'd say, babe, to get over. And this was pulling into the.
Yeah, I know where we are now.
It's just all gone
And I guess you wouldn't be having your GG things at Will Rogers.
now. Will Rogers, that whole
I
little,
heard someone say like
all gone at Will Rogers.
I'm kind of okay with you not doing JG's sleigh because of the toxicity of the water.
Thank you for understanding me.
I'm not understanding. I'm giving you agency.
Thank you.
But I think in this instance, not that that was a reason why you didn't do it, but I'm glad that you're not doing it for that reason.
Yeah.
Remember that house up here? Yeah, I mean, this is going to take years and years. I don't know.
This was the Palisades Drive.
Everything on the top right.
I mean, it's been 3 months. They haven't even like taken away the burnt cars.
Yeah.
There's so much work to do.